probably need to turn off that blur.
What in the world is going on here?
Petty all the time. Okay, wait. How do I... Wait.
This is a great intro, actually. I'm glad it's recording. No, this is it. This is why. No, this right here is exactly why.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
Okay.
Just get
I'm
with
stopping
me.
and then starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast. Okay, get settled in.
Yes.
Are you
Lay
settled
back
in
and relax. Yes.
for another episode that's like therapy, except we are not licensed.
Unlicensed. Do not take our advice.
Just listen.
Just laugh at us.
Just laugh at us.
Laugh with us,
and don't
at us,
listen
whatever.
Because we know nothing. Okay. When you open your TikTok, which I know you don't TikTok.
Yeah, not very much.
Okay. But when you do open it, what is on your algorithm right now? Because I'm going to tell you it's on mine.
It is so
And it enrages me, actually. what's on mine.
creepy.
What is on
mine
yours?
does too, because it's card readers, like psychic card readers.
Which
I've
again,
never looked
I
at
know,
that.
but you would fall into that crap.
And then one time it sent me down this TikTok live rabbit hole of this guy. I mean, he's a decent looking guy, but he was eating fruit. People were paying him to eat fruit. He had this whole platter of fruit, and it was all this different kind of fruits. And he was just like, it's like mukbang or whatever.
I don't
and he
get
was
on
like,
I don't get
it's
on the
so
live. I don't get on live.
I was right off, but it was like, and then those jewelry things where like they drop something in a thing and it dissolves.
I think you're
and
on live. I don't think you know how to use TikTok.
I don't know. I couldn't even find Micah the other day.
Well, it's because Micah's name is not Micah.
I know.
On
It's like
TikTok. It's some
something
cheese
stupid. I know.
Stupid. Okay, so right now on my TikTok is sorority rush crap.
Oh God. Yeah.
I need to know where the funds for these sorority rush come from.
I don't know, but my niece just went to, was it Bama?
I don't care.
Suey Pigs. I feel like it's,
that's
no.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Maybe it was Arkansas.
That
I don't
Suey
know.
Pigs is
I think it
Arkansas.
but maybe I'm thinking of Ethan.
Okay, but this is my thing. Where does the money come from?
It's old money.
No, but I'm saying it's not even the sororities that have the money. These kids are paying to be in these sororities.
Yeah, so their parents are old money.
I'm saying, but like it's not like sororities like Commerce.
No.
This is like I'm on Bama.
Bama is crazy.
All these crazy, and they're like, there's like 100 girls
for that, like years.
There is 100 girls, and they're all wearing pink, and then they're all wearing yellow, and then they're all wearing this and that, and it's like, I just want to know how much money is wasted on sorority
Chat
stuff.
GPT.
Well, no, here's the deal. I did
Yeah.
chat GPT histories of sororities. Like I wanted to know like the history of it, which
Yeah.
cracks me up because I see people on TikTok and they're like, they're like 2010 sorority versus now.
Oh, God.
And it is nothing. Something has happened in the last 10 years that has made
TikTok.
this. I am telling you, it is the devil's pond. And
TikTok.
I don't think it, again, I don't think that every sorority is bad. I don't think that, I think
No.
it's a good fellowship.
I was in a band sorority. I was a Tau Beta Sigma.
I have no words. But what I say, I don't like dislike sororities because of the fellowship and all that stuff.
No.
I just want to know why we can't donate those funds to some kind of, I don't know, something useless that people,
useless.
useless.
Something else
No,
useless.
something else. No, like they are useless. I'm saying this money is going to something so like,
I guess, but here's the thing though. That means that you're telling people how to spend their money. And I spend my money like an idiot sometimes too. So
I'm not telling people, I'm like, do you not look at that and think,
Oh, it's disgusting.
Like,
but that's those kind of
I'm
people
writing.
have the money to spare. They don't think of money like we think of money. They're like thinking of their investments, not like how much Bama Rush costs.
It's definitely going to get them an MRS degree.
I mean, yeah, and they're probably donating. They
Do
probably
you
have
know
a
what an
building
MRS
named after
degree
them.
is?
No.
A Miss degree.
Oh,
They're
this is a Mrs. degree.
They are giving them a Miss degree, MRS degree. These parents are actually doing exactly what we actually wanted to bring back. I would love to do prearranged marriages. And so these parents are doing that.
I mean,
they're funding it's like the kids' dowry.
They put them in, because they put them into a network.
Well, it's like a dowry.
Yes. And
here, look at my daughter and her sorority, how much money they can spend. Isn't she just wonderful? In her,
and they're beautiful.
They're all beautiful.
And their little dances they do together.
No,
it's so cute.
It is cute. It is adorable.
I love it.
But I hate it. Theme one last year, and I was like,
God.
"Are we kidding me?" Like,
but how much time are they spending on them parties? Those dances that they do all together, they do all this stuff coordinated. How much time do they spend on that?
And are they even getting it? Again, they are getting an MRS degree. That is what they're doing.
Yeah.
However, are they actually going to school?
I mean, because how much school could they be doing with all that partying?
Saying, don't hate on us sorority people because I know y'all are cray-cray.
No.
I'm just saying that I need to
That'll keep them from hating on us.
Sorry.
We know you're cray-cray.
But I just need to know where, like, the funds.
They're protective of their sisterhood.
They are. It is a sister. It's like a y'all sisterhood on steroids.
I mean, it's even my Tau Beta Sigma. I mean, it was a big deal for us because we were in it, so it was.
And I think most of the horror movies I watched in high school were kind of based around a sorority.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I have like this, I don't really like sorority things because it scares me because I think there's really a killer behind the screen door that's watching them and stalking them.
We always lead to the killer.
I'm telling you, the killer is out there.
I mean, we know.
If I had to see people choreograph dances all day long, I mean, that might drive me to drinking.
I just wonder, the problem is this influencer culture. It's like every kid, that's what they want to do. So they're going to college just to be an influencer. Like
that's an actual degree now. You know that, right?
I know that. But don't they think that is going to lose speed? I mean,
again, they strictly are there for MRSs, I believe.
I mean,
we're going to get some hate on this one.
But it's.
And there is nothing. Listen, I told my girls, and I mean this with every being in my body. I've told my girls since they were little, you can love someone, but marriage is hard with financial difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we've been through the trenches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you should marry for money.
No.
But I do think it needs to be
an element of discussion
in your top 5 reasons why you marry someone.
But that's the problem.
Are they going to take care of you?
But I would have never gotten married. Me and Justin would have never got married if that was the case. You and Jake would have got married.
Yes, we would have.
I mean, so right.
But what I'm saying is though, but don't you want different for your kids?
Right. You want them to be smarter than you were.
I mean, no, I felt like I was very smart.
I was very smart. I feel like that built a bond that you can't.
Well, but I think it's just harder. But I think that you, oh my gosh.
No, these poor kids, they're never going to make it. I mean, everything is so expensive. And they all think they should have the newest cars, the newest phones.
But that's what I'm saying. But the expectation, it all boils back down to Bama Rush and sororities.
It sets some high bars.
With all them Lululemon matching outfits.
And then when you get out and life's not really like that, that's why kids are like,
those are the same people who literally have like these elaborate birthday parties for their kids. No. It literally lasts 2 hours. Why do we have to have an elephant for a circus theme?
God. I mean, I would have loved that, but I was watching a YouTube about that today. It's like Gen X, and it was like we had a $20 birthday party. There's hot dogs.
Well, it's like school supplies
and cake,
school clothes. See, that's the thing. Someone said the other day, "Have you taken your kids school clothes shopping?" And I'm like, "But why?" Because
got
when
clothes.
I was a kid, we only got clothes.
Yes.
And I know this is going to be one of those, I walked a
I know.
mile barefoot
I know,
in the
but-
snow to school. No,
but at school time,
literally,
right?
we
New
only
clothes.
got school clothes at the beginning of school. Then we had to wait till our birthday to get something else.
Right.
Then we waited till Christmas.
Right.
And so we didn't get clothes all year long. It wasn't constant. Well, and it wasn't constant. Like when we walk, I can remember as a kid, my crazy granny Sandy. I would go to her house on my every other weekends, and my Aunt Kirsty would come down, and we would get up on Saturday mornings, and we would go to Juan Pablo's, which was tamales at the time, and then we would go to Walmart. And I always thought that was the biggest treat, getting to go to Walmart, because then I could get like the mascara I wanted, things like she let me
she's gonna
splurge,
treat you a
little bit.
Yeah.
But these kids walk in Walmart like want to put a buggy full of stuff in there, and I'm like, excuse me, I came here for groceries.
Right.
Do you want to be fed, or
I barely walk in anymore because
I don't walk in anymore either, because it's too tempting.
I know.
It is too tempting. It is like
because I've got too much easy access anyways at Amazon. Like I don't need all that.
It is the apple on the tree of evil.
Yes,
it really is.
The
It
devil.
is the devil. It just sucks us in.
Oh,
it just sucks us in because
it just
I am
makes
guilty.
It so easy.
I am guilty of doing that.
Yeah.
I am totally guilty of going in Walmart and being like, oh, let me go look over here.
That shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
T needs this. Aubrey needs this. Emma needs this. I need this.
Yeah.
Like I do love Walmart delivery for that reason.
Yeah.
Because literally I just kind of reorder whatever I do.
Plan your budget. Like this budget. Is what we're getting. We know.
Now Amazon, Satan's fun.
Oh God, yes. Satan's fun. I've been very good lately. I've been very, very good. Like uncharacteristically good. I think I've just been too distracted. So that has been, for being so busy, that has been really good because I have not been able to even think about
Satan's fun.
Yeah.
But rolling into the sorority kind of talk, let's talk about your 30-year high school reunion coming up.
I mean, I feel, isn't it?
Why do we do that anymore though? I mean, why do we do reunions anymore?
Some people liked each other.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But it's not like when again, social media.
Yeah, so, I know, because we see each other now. It's like you don't not see each other.
Yeah, so I think that takes the fun out of what high school reunions used to be.
But I need that for my memory because I have to be like, oh yeah, face with name. That's who that is. Because it makes me nervous. I mean,
why are you nervous?
I know these people. I went to school with these people my whole life. But then what if I should know someone and they look a lot the same, but I cannot think of their name? Like
you just say, hey, how are you?
I will spend the whole night doing that. No, I mean, look, I see a lot of people on Facebook and stuff, and so at least I see some people's faces and stuff, but
I just kind of feel like I feel like social media, because why do I want to see someone? For one,
I haven't been to one of my reunions though.
I never have either. For one, we went to a smaller school, and so for you went to a big school, so it's a little different.
It wasn't huge, but Wally was small at the time.
Yeah. So I mean, I graduated, I think, with 36 people. I mean, we were really small. And so I think the thing is since we see each other all the time, and our kids not a lot of people leave usually. It's weird, and so I don't think that there's anything wrong with reunions. I just think that it's like. Now social media has taken the fun out of those.
Yeah, because the surprise elements gone.
Because we're like, okay, we already know you've been through 2 divorces.
Yeah, you just went to Waikiki.
Yeah, in Hawaii, and your child is a prodigy. We know all that because we see that on social media. Which again, nothing drives me more insane. I'm guilty. I will say this: I'm totally guilty of doing things on social media in the past. Now I'm not, but in the past where it's paints a different picture than what things are.
I mean, I think everyone does that some, I mean, because you don't want to advertise the bad. You only advertise the good.
Correct. But see, I think people should advertise the bad. I think
that's what we do. That's what we're here for. We're here to advertise your bad.
It's the reality. The reality is that life is ooh.
Well, people are coming around to wanting to see that reality. They're wanting to see real people.
I do think you're right. I think vulnerability is coming back. It's circling back around. Because the thing is that life is not always sunshine and roses, and it's just not.
Yeah.
And so, of course, the thing is though is do not want, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's like, I don't want to go to reunions in the sense of like, I hate forced conversations.
I know you
and
do.
you love forced conversations.
I mean, I can thrive in that,
See, Jen will have a
arena.
conversation with anybody. Me, I
yes.
actually get super anxious when I think I have to have a conversation with someone that I actually don't have a conversation
Yeah, that you're
with.
not delighted to see. Yeah.
Like, and this is the thing. If I'm going somewhere and they say this is a sign of a lunatic, and so maybe I am a lunatic. I don't know, but borderline. But I think that the problem with me is I overthink how a conversation is going to go.
Yeah, and I don't think about it at all.
You don't think about it. So like, I will be driving in my car.
I have done that before,
I'll
but
use work for an example.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm on my way to work and I know that a conversation is going to be
had to be had. Yeah.
I will literally play the scenario out in my head. Like, I will turn the radio off and I will answer what I think. Like, it's almost
You'll
like
play it out.
I play it out in my head, and then it goes a completely different way. And of course, then I don't. The problem with me is I think I'm going to say one thing, and then I go completely off script.
Yeah, yeah, we're spontaneous. It's what we do.
Well, it's terrible. It's terrible because I'm like, okay, in my head, and I've gotten better with age.
Yeah.
On how to like conversate with people.
Yeah.
I feel like less is more sometimes.
Yes.
I saw the funniest thing the other day, and it said, that feeling when you respond back to someone with just, okay, have a nice day, because you typed in ChatGPT the argument and ChatGPT told you were actually right. So you're good with it.
Yeah, you don't need them to tell you.
I don't need your affirmation. I do not need it because ChatGPT already told me. And that is so accurate because literally and it's not.
You just need to know confirmation.
Well, and sometimes I feel like people need to learn how to just coexist with people that they don't really like.
Yeah, and
people cannot do that.
I know. Like, especially right now is so.
I will tell you, there is a girl who, and I was not a great kid at all. I made terrible decisions, terrible choices. I hurt a lot of people in my younger years, but I own that.
Yeah.
But there are people that like I know from my past, and they actually will still hold a grudge about something. And I'm over here like, I'm sorry, are we not?
I don't have the energy.
Like, here's the deal. I don't have the energy.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like it's almost like, what are we doing? Like, why are you holding on? Like, I have to really let go of stuff.
Yeah,
for me too. For my peace of mind.
Yeah.
And people ask me all the time, how do you, I don't even know how to use the example without just saying, like, there are people that I don't have a relationship with that I'm related to.
Right.
And people will be like, well, I just think that you just, how do you move on from that? Like, how do you lay your head down at night? And I'm like, I lay my head down at night knowing that I have peace, that I don't have to have a relationship with that person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to have a relationship with someone, a forced relationship with someone to have peace.
Right.
And that's where I don't understand people, like how they don't, like, we live in such a society that makes people think that they still have to hold on to stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let it go.
I think it's because they can. Well, I mean, again, back to TikTok, but it's like TikTok has made kids so narcissistic and like it's all about
kids. These are
adults too, adults and kids. Like they're just they just are in it for that next hoping they go viral or something. And it's like, oh my gosh, people, like, you're not seeing the grass for grass for the trees.
I don't know that saying.
You know, Ethan's gonna be like, this, that's that.
Jamie's gonna be like, yes, I know that.
She's gonna take
Jamie, Heather, as soon as she hears this.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is, I just feel like sometimes people like, and I don't know how we got off on this team, but like, I just feel like that we live in a society that people think they have to say something.
Yeah.
High school reunion. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
so like you could go and have a conversation with people because you're just like, not me. Like, I will think over in my head, like, oh, I did this person wrong at one point. Yeah. They're still probably holding on to that.
And I'll be like, I don't remember any of that.
You'll be like, because it just makes it, I just don't like having conversations with people that it makes it awkward. Like, I don't know where the conversation's going to lead. Yeah. Like, I know when I go to Metro Diner with you and Jamie and Heather, I do not smoke, but I will sit in the smoking section.
She makes us sit in the smoking
because
section.
it's nostalgia for me. I want to sit in the smoking section. I want to smell like an ashtray when I leave.
She loves
I sure do. I do. I love it. It makes me feel good.
You can find us at Metro here and there.
Oh, yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
But know when I go to have when I'm going to places with y'all, I know that I'm going to leave there feeling refreshed and happy. And sometimes, not that we've never had arguments.
Right.
I mean, hell, we've all had arguments.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been hurt at a table sitting together.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I know that where I stand with y'all, and I know that I'm loved with y'all. But like going to a high school reunion would make me feel so uncomfortable because I know that, like, I don't know, it just feels weird, like having conversations with people and not knowing what the outcome may be.
I know. I think it's just because you can't possibly learn enough about them in that one little period to like really like, because I'm not paying attention to what people do and stuff like that on Facebook, what they're do for a living, what they're, and so you want to like have that connection, but you're probably not going to have that connection like that. But there are people too that I see from my school all the time that like their stuff all the time, talk to them all the time, love seeing them. I mean, like can fall right into conversation. And so I think that I just overthink that I make a problem out of nothing. I make a problem that's not there.
You definitely do that.
Yeah.
Well, and also you insert yourself. Like Jen is for one, you're an empath.
Yeah.
Like
I'll cry with you.
Jen will
I will cry with you.
She will, if you're upset, she'll be upset with you. If you're angry, she'll be angry with you. You laugh,
I will laugh.
Yeah. She is a product. You're a chameleon. Like you're a product of how everybody else is feeling.
Yeah.
I'm not. Like if you start crying over something, I'm going to be like, okay, why are we crying? Because this is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I'll listen to you.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, how can I fix this?
Yeah.
Because I'm a fixer.
You're a fixer, yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I don't know how to fix this if you're bawling your eyes out and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like crying's, my rule in my house. And it's been this way since the girls were in junior high. I mean, Emma was in junior high.
Yeah.
My rule, I don't remember who told me this rule. I might have heard it on a podcast, might have been a therapist. I don't know. But they said you have 24 hours to be upset about something. Yeah. Like a breakup, a friendship argument.
Yeah, wallow. You can wallow
in
for
your sorrows
24 hours.
For 24 hours.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Then once that 24 hours is up, then you say, how am I going to move on from this? Like, do I need to? And I'm not talking about.
I mean, not talking about like a marriage or death. Yeah.
Divorce.
I mean, right.
Affairs, things like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
something
like
that
just like
upsets you on a normal basis, not a life-changing,
altering.
Yeah,
Lord, that takes years.
Yes, it does.
As we're learning,
and that's okay.
But even then, I still think you should just figure out a plan to fix it. Like not wallow in your. I mean,
figure out a way to pull yourself out.
I mean, I think in my lifetime, I've only wallowed once.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because Jen, out of all people, and now let me tell you, it was like day 5 of wallowing and not getting out of bed.
Yeah.
And Jen came in there, and I will never forget this.
Me neither, because I have had to talk myself into it the whole way here. Yes, I did.
She crawled into my bed and she said, enough. You need to get out of this bed and you need to take a shower and you need to get up. Yeah. And I was like, excuse me, who the hell are you talking to? And I got up. I did get up.
She was like, okay.
And I did get up because I was pissed at her.
Yeah. She was going to do it anyway.
To prove her wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I think that,
you just need to get in and sit on the couch. You just need to be out of your bed.
I think there are times that is warranted.
Yes. And people have to pull you out of that sometimes.
And people have to pull you up. But I just think sometimes that people get a little butthurt too long over things that like are.
I mean, yeah, just okay, yes, that's
it's a year or two down the road and someone still hates you about something you did like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, can we not just coexist and live in peace?
Yeah, like we don't have to be friends. Like, I just don't want to hate you and I don't want you to hate me.
I mean, let's just coexist. I mean, you're never going to be liked by everyone. No. And that's what sometimes like I get so frustrated with people because they're like, I just want people to like me. Like Emma. My sweet Emma Lou. Yeah. She is a people pleaser to a fault.
Yeah.
Emma she struggles in some areas, but she truly has the most tender heart and like cares about people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she cares about what others think.
Yeah.
And I hate that sometimes
Yeah.
because it sets people up for failure of like,
I feel like all people, like, I
mean,
feel like
do
kids
we do
her age always care what people
well,
think.
and I do
You
feel
gotta
like
get
we
age.
always go through seasons. I feel like
Yes.
even as adults, I mean,
Yeah.
I can look at my adulthood.
Yeah.
Someone said that the other day, where if you could go back, would you?
Mm.
Like if you could start over, would you? And I tell people all the time, if I could go back to age 10,
Uh-huh.
like age 10 and 11,
Mm-hmm.
I would stay there.
Yeah.
Like 10 and 11, I feel like that's you're old enough to tie your shoes, bathe yourself,
Ride your bike.
yeah, but you're young enough where it doesn't matter what other people think.
Yes.
And
yeah.
it's like you're at your grandparents' house, all your cousins are there.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a very like I am a creature of habit. I
Yeah.
love things the same.
Yeah.
I hate change.
Love
I
tradition.
cannot stand that I'm like that. But it is true. And so I think when that person asked me that, I was thinking I would never go back to teenage years. I would never go back. I
Yeah, I know.
personally 10, 11, and then I would go to like 30.
Yeah. See, I just right now am like, we're living our best life. So, it's like hard to think of because, you go through some hard times when you're young in your marriage or young. Like, I'm thinking of like just like 20s or something. I don't think I would go back just because.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to start over.
No.
But I would like to go back to a time where it wasn't so much. I feel like life is so heavy.
Well, you know what Justin keeps saying? He's like, we live in a simulation. He keeps on saying, I'm telling you, because everything is edited that we see, everything is curated that we see. So that means that we live in a simulation. It's not, it's a simulation of our own making. Like we live in a simulation.
We do.
Nothing's real.
Nothing is, because this is the thing. Nobody wants to be like, I feel like, and maybe that's why I am so drawn to you and Heather and Jamie, like in our friendship.
Yeah.
In the sense of, I feel like we are all pretty real with each other. Like we have been extremely vulnerable in our friendship.
Yeah.
Even in the short amount of time that we've actually been friends.
Yeah. We've been through some heavy crap.
Yeah, we've been through 2 spouses passing away. We've been through, Jamie's husband having friend breakups. Like we have been through some heavy stuff, and we've been through some good stuff. But I think that that's the key, is letting people see your vulnerability, and that it's okay to not be perfect, and it's okay to not be.
But also on the flip side of that, you don't have to show your vulnerability at all times to everyone.
No.
That's the thing, is like all these, like, I just see these like people screaming on TikTok and stuff like that. They're all their emotions. And it's like, you don't
agree.
You don't have to do that.
I feel like sometimes people do that for attention.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's just like we went from freaking sorority TikTok to freaking.
Listen, this is why we can't have a podcast.
Well, no, this is probably our first like real, more serious side of our podcast, because and we will have funny moments. I mean, we started with the damn sorority, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like people open up a little too, like you said, they open up a little too much because they want kind of some
clout.
attention. Clout. That's the word.
Yeah. And it's sad because like, you only do that for your close people. Like you be vulnerable like that to your, you can be somewhat vulnerable to strangers and stuff like that, but be really vulnerable to your close people, but you don't have to do that all the time.
No. And like, the problem is I feel like maybe it's, I don't know. I've always been, and I don't know if this comes from being, it's not a bad thing, but being a product of kind of a divorced parents and stuff like that. Like, I think sometimes when you kind of feel like you have to eggshell, like tiptoe around conversations and stuff like that. So for me, like, it's hard for me to let people in.
Yeah, that's a hard situation, because I haven't been through that. See, my dad married my mom last. Last. So he already had 2 daughters. They're my half sisters, and they're 10, 15 years older than me. You know, they're like a good bit older than me. But they always toted me around and stuff, you know, and they lived in and out of our house.
Yeah, you had a totally different experience than I did.
Yeah.
But the problem is,
although my parents did get divorced and remarried, like the first year I was born,
I don't think you've ever told me that.
Yeah, and divorced and remarried like within a year.
Love. That would have been, that's something Jake and I would have done.
I know y'all would.
That's something Jake and I would have been like, for the fun of it, let's just get divorced and we'll get remarried.
I see what it feels like.
I remember one time he asked me that. He was like, we like were joking about it, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like you might not remarry me again. Kind of like at work when they like, I find out that new employees are making more money than I, and I'm like, someone says maybe you should quit and apply back. I'm like, they wouldn't hire me back. If I quit,
hang on to this for dear life.
Hang on for this one for dear life. They wouldn't hire me back. They'd be like, good riddance. There she goes.
Thank God we
No
got rid of her
meetings anymore.
Oh man,
I just feel like, and again, this is. I hope everybody enjoys kind of our more serious side, but it's more vulnerable. We're being more vulnerable in this because why do we have to harp on everything? Why do we have to? We don't need to tell everybody everything. You're right. We don't.
Oh, but I'm gonna be vulnerable right now. We're harping on work stuff because when I worked at the radio station, I was harassed by this woman.
Oh God,
like really a powerful one.
Is this going to lead us somewhere?
I mean, I'm going to talk about being vulnerable. So I get called into her office, and she had written me up she had a page long thing, and HR wasn't there. All the bosses were in New York. And then at the end, I was like, can I have a copy of that? Because she accused me of panhandling in the office.
What is panhandling?
That's what I said. Because all I could think of was a homeless person panhandling.
What is panhandling?
Apparently. So one day, one of the sales girls, I'm going to name her.
My gosh, I'm
going to name her Alicia.
I don't know if we should be telling the story.
I'm going to name the mean lady Karen.
Okay.
Okay. Karen and Alicia.
Of course it's Karen.
So Alicia came to me one day at lunch and was like, oh my God, I need this proposal and I forgot to give it to you. I designed all the proposals for sales. So they would take to Pepsi or wherever, and I did all the sales proposals for them, graphics and stuff. And so she was like, oh my God, I've got to have this proposal after lunch. And please, can you do it? And I was like, well, I was just walking out to go get my lunch really quick. And I was just going to get a potato. And she's like, oh, if I go get you a potato, will you please stay here and do that for me?
What cracks me up is Jen can't remember people's names, but she remembers it was a potato.
No, I remember vividly because it was a turning point in my brain of, we need to start our own business because
what happened?
So, okay.
Because this is what you'll do.
Okay.
I love you.
Yes. So she bought me a potato. I finished her proposal. She went and did her sales. She probably sold. Then I got written up for the panhandling because she said that I wouldn't do it unless she went and bought me a potato. I wouldn't do that job.
So it was bribery.
Yeah.
Bribery.
So she called it panhandling.
All over a potato.
Oh, and do you know that walking out of her office that day, it was like 6:30. She kept me in the office and there was no HR present. And she kissed me on my cheek on the way out.
Jen, that's weird.
You're telling me? And then, like a mob boss. And then she said, you just straighten up and this will all go away. She said that shit to me. She said that to me.
Jen,
and she said, don't you tell anybody.
That is some hunting wife stuff.
I wrote a 20-page, I wrote like a 100-page
Which, by the way,
book.
don't watch.
No, I've seen some mom reactions.
I had to quit watching. I love the Lord too much.
I've heard of the things.
I was just shooketh.
Yeah, well.
And I will have Outlander. if that says something. Was like goes, HBO After Dark.
Yeah, it goes deep. Yeah. Deep in that realm.
I am saying
although I do need to see for myself. I just watched his reactions. I haven't watched even
sometimes now. So I remember and we'll wrap it up after this, but I remember after my grandma Kitty passed away, she was a saint. And I mean that, I know I've said that on here.
Yeah.
She was a saint. But I remember feeling like if I did something that was not appropriate, and I don't mean like appropriate, like I meant like just anything,
just like not being good,
not being a good girl. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, she's watching
me. She can see me now all the time.
It all the time. I've got to walk a freaking straight line all the time. And then, after Jake passed away, I remember thinking, oh my God. So now I like feel like every little thing I do, he's still watching, and it's creepy. It's almost a creepiness.
I understand that because while I embrace it, I don't have to live that life. Like,
it is weird. It is super weird. I'm like I'll get in the car sometimes and I'll be like, oh God, someone's going to turn me into sock. This is what's supposed to happen. They're going to be like, she needs help. She needs help.
Check.
I mean,
box.
there's times I get in the car and I'm like, really, Jake? You had to leave me here with all of this mess.
Yeah.
Like, really?
It's life. It is life. And it ain't easy. I mean, that's why you gotta have a friend group like we have.
No, I could not do
blessed.
freaking life. I tell people that all the time. I could not do life without my girl group.
Yeah.
I couldn't do life without my family.
Yeah.
I couldn't do life without the people and when I say family, I mean like that's weird. I'm weird like that. I'm like, well, okay, they're not really my family, but they are my family.
But they are, yeah.
Because it's like once I get you, once
in my grasp.
Once I get you in my grasp, I don't let go easily.
We build roots around it. Yeah.
I mean, there are some people that I've grown roots around and then I've been like taking axe to it. Yeah. And I've been okay with that.
Sometimes you have to chop an arm off. If it has gangrene, you got to get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
And thank you for listening to the scrap. I don't know what to say.
This is a serious version, but hey, it was good.
It was good.
Well, this is
why we can't have a podcast. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, God, I can't reach it. Oh, God.